Kirsche, welcome. Welcome
Thank
for
you.
coming on.
First
Why do
time
people
here.
call you? Why do people call you the ketchup lady?
Yeah,
I'm seeing that in the comments
yeah.
that where I posted and tagged you on Twitter.
It's cause I keep a bottle of ketchup on my desk.
Wow. Nice.
I like it.
I didn't think
like
I could be more confused than I was already.
Yeah.
Oh, people said I say. How do I say Kirsche? Kirsche.
Kirsche.
Kirsche. Okay, got it.
Cool.
Yeah, you've been a requested guest for a while. Hayden75 for sure. It's been pushing for you to come on for a long time. So I'm
Hayden
glad
has
that you
been
came
an
on.
MVP in trying to get people to talk about bridge. Wonderful guy.
Yep, that's one of the reasons that I wanted to bring you on here to talk about it. Is that there he is right there, Hayden75 for $50.
Oh.
Our Fox who has made it to FlashCast, Kirsche. Have you actually been going on streams to talk about bridge? And it's just because you and KB are digging so much stuff up. Thank you for your work. I credit you every time I talk about it. Hail.
Thank
He
you.
does. He does.
Yeah, I've been digging into it and talking about it since January, and finally people have started picking up talking about it as well. So very happy it's getting more traction. Since if we don't notice what they're doing with bridge, and if we don't spread the word and get more people talking about it, it's gonna be a real big problem.
Now, how is this different from the DEI conversation?
So bridge is not like a renaming of DEI so much as it's the next step in their program. They still use DEI language, and they have a framework. So the original bridge was set up to monitor how well DEI was doing in corporations, and they came to the same conclusion that most other normal people did, where it's like, companies don't care about this. They do it, for the tax dollars. They do it for the BlackRock dollars. And most employees also don't care about it. They go to the diversity meetings, they check a box, and then they just forget about it. They don't care. And Bridge is like, well, that's not acceptable. We need you to care. We need this to permeate, and we need you to be doing more than checking a box. We need you to be doing the DEI work all the time. In your work life, we want you to take it home. You need to be doing it at your dinner table. You need to be doing it with your friends. This is just going to be part of your life now. And so Bridge has made a framework to make sure that that happens. And all of these companies getting rid of their DEI employees is part of that process. They want to have a couple of DEI employees who will help oversee marketing and HR and bring all of this stuff together in equity of production, equity of product, and equity of product pricing. But they don't want a full-on DEI department because DEI should be the job of everyone who works there. It's going to be the framework of the company and embedded in the DNA of the company. And even if you don't agree with the tenets of DEI, if you have nowhere else to spend your money, if you have nowhere else to get a job, it doesn't matter if you ideologically oppose it. You're going to be supporting it with your labor and with your money, and there's going to be no escape from it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What is who was behind this? Where is this kicking off from?
The lady who is the CEO of the current Bridge initiative is named Cheryl Dijja. And as far as for who people are in this, let me bring up Bridge's website because it is a lot of companies. This is the Bridge website. And if you go to their leaders and advocates and incubators page, it'll show you all of the companies that have DEI officers or CEOs, CMOs, CFOs, everyone from all of these large companies that are involved in Bridge.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
The Weather Company? is that the Weather Channel?
Yeah,
What is-
unfortunately.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
You know what's really funny is they all look like they've had
Look at
Botox.
this. Michelin?
Oh, Michelin's a new one. She wasn't there when I was last looking at their website.
They actually all look like they've had Botox in their forehead.
Why does a fucking tire company need to get involved with this kind of shit?
Michelin!
Why does Michelin have a a chief DEI officer.
Oh my god.
Their mascot is like a white marshmallow man, and they literally just make tires. I think that's all they make. Do they make anything else?
I can't think of anything off
I
the
don't
top of my
think
head,
so.
but I mean, maybe.
Damn it, man! I just bought Michelin tires. These fuckers. Bought it for my bike.
Yeah, you should have gone with something else, man. Go
I should have.
Chinese.
I would
Go
have.
Chinese. Go with Chinese tires.
And in my diving into this, I found companies like Greywood and Eastmore, which are
Campbell's.
like investment firm companies who bought out a lot of Enthusiast Gaming. They had a coup, replaced the CEO of Enthusiast Gaming, tried stuffing DEI stuff into Enthusiast Gaming. With Enthusiast and Campbell's Soup with the NFL, they started sponsoring streamers to have events that had zero promotion, zero marketing. The streamers never even recognized the events themselves. So it seems like, and now Bridge has been talking about the importance of influencer marketing and choosing who your influencers are that will be doing the work with you. So it looks like YouTubers and TikTokers and Twitch streamers are now being bought and paid for in the same way that like late night talk show hosts have been bought and paid for by Hollywood for ages.
Where are
Man,
they gonna
that
hit me up?
Yeah. that
where's
party
my
looks like
money?
fun.
Yep.
Play
Flash
that-
brought to you by Michelin tires and DEI.
You're
right.
you're not diverse enough, you know, you're not pushing the message.
Bridgecast.
Bridgecast, dude.
Bridgecast shit.
What's up, Endymion?
Endymion,
up?
how you doing?
Good.
Oh, we
a
got-
little bit late.
We got Hayden75 again for 50.
Are we having a
You
shot?
can only defeat the enemy you can see. The enemy is embedded into every aspect of our lives. They are in every part of entertainment, and Sweet Baby Inc. was just the one that got noticed. There are many, and they are in your life now. There is no escape.
I agree.
And so my hope is that eventually, like, people in higher positions start talking about Bridge. I know James Lindsay had started talking about Bridge on Twitter, so that's someone pretty huge. But definitely need a lot more people to be pointing out what they're trying to do.
What is this video about? Inclusion is good for business. Let's watch this.
It looks
they have
like a fun party.
Yeah, they have like not a party, but like basically, yeah, you know, a big gathering of all of the talking heads from the companies to give them advice and whatnot on what to do for the next year. And they have speakers and stuff that come out and give speeches on diversity nonsense.
Let's see what it says.
Oh, the music.
Oh, groovy.
I'll cut it out. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, we got some drinks. This is a happening spot here.
Look
Look
how
at all
packed
that
it is.
I was just
diversity.
about to
Yeah.
rap, yo.
There's a dozen people there.
Look how
Awesome.
packed it is. It's amazing.
Look at this guy in the hoodie. He doesn't even look. He's just there for the free booze.
He's there for Bridgecast.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, what is that?
Those are some strange outfits.
Mariachis.
That's like
female
not, It's not
mariachi,
like
too.
the cool mariachi outfits, though.
Are you ready for some DEI up in here? Here's some mariachi up in your ear. Come on, come on.
I
We
want to
got
do one of
Pig
those.
in the
Oh my
house.
god.
Oh yeah.
What are they
Oh, there
doing,
we go.
kids?
Body positivity.
Why are they all wearing those same Coke bottle horn rim glasses?
I hate the giant glasses.
I do
think
too.
it makes them look smart.
And their eyeballs look big.
He's wearing them too. Did you see that?
We got 2 tons of fun.
You know what's
They
really
have,
funny
they
is
have
they
a pile
probably
of those glasses at the door.
yeah no as
Yeah.
the next person walks up they just hand the glasses over.
That's how you get sponsored, Flash. You get some of those on your avatar.
I've been thinking about doing a virtual avatar. Man, I'll put those glasses on it. Oh, look at this.
We
Oh,
ain't
you
racist.
didn't
Now
say-
come and get your chicken wings. And your
Listen,
food.
That's a
Let me
Karen.
tell you how hard you have it as a black man.
Yeah.
That hat says multiple pronouns. That's what
We're
that
not
hat tells me.
racist. Now come get some chicken.
Also known as a Karen. Far
Oh,
out,
jeez.
man.
She kind of looks like a witch.
Oh my god, they couldn't even touch you. Look, I'm fat, y'all, and I ain't that fat.
Jesus.
They couldn't even get their arms around each other. That was fucking sad.
Why is it?
Imagine
They
going to one
got
of these
white guys
events.
on these drums here.
Those
That's
white dudes
cultural
look
appropriation.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Just like we say, they are the most racist fuckers on the planet, and they don't
Yeah.
even realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
That's true.
Oh, imagine just going
I bet
to
you
this
most
place.
of them are named
Look,
Karen.
just pause for a second, Flash. The last 10 cuts that we just saw was just people standing, talking to each other. Like, that doesn't look like fun to me.
You're
I'm
making
sorry, like-
connections. You're networking. You know,
Oh,
you're trying to get all of your people doing the work together.
What did you do to filter out all the toxic white men out of your company? Ah,
Right?
we did this. We made
How did
sure
how
that
did you
we...
get around the legality of
Oh,
discrimination? We gotta
Yeah.
know so we can avoid
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah, that storm's about to come.
Yeah,
Can't wait for
lawsuits
those.
have been getting filed lately. I love it.
Oh, Mr. Greg Gregory in the chat. I can smell this video.
Right?
Oh, what's up,
Kind of
Mr.
sound like porn music. Oh no.
They give us free porn music with the Streamlabs thing now.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
How you doing tonight? You want to come and...
I want to make love to you, woman.
I've got 2 tickets to a bridge event if you'd like to come.
Gonna lay you by the fire.
What is that?
Oh, that's figuring out where all the white men are.
They
In
got
their
a line
business.
with string on a board.
See, they're all here. We need to take them down.
She
The
looks so angry.
Yeah, she's a
Look how
fucking
angry she looks.
stupid man.
Just men. Men.
Just smile once in your life.
I can't. It's miserable, man. The whole time. Oh wow. Okay.
Was that autism?
Can we go back a little bit
Was
there?
that autism?
Can we just go back a little bit
No,
there?
that was not autism. That was
That's
Down
Down
syndrome.
syndrome.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Hello, I am businesswoman.
I feel like that's almost kind of mean that they're putting them on a pedestal to like.
It's like a fucking. I
purchase
said
it.
this before. It's like people need to realize that they're being used like circus freaks. To me, this is no different than when the carnival barker would go out there and say, "Come see the bearded lady and the dog boy. We got the half
Yeah.
man, half woman."
Yeah.
It's no different. They're like, "Look, we've got a gay woman, we got a gay man, we've got a black woman, we've got a retarded woman." It's like that's what they're coming out and doing. It's like, "Come see him, come see him." It's like, when are you going to realize you're being treated like fucking circus freaks?
It's crazy. The bearded woman used to be a circus act, and now it's just an average Tuesday.
Exactly.
Now she's a very sought after executive.
Ma'am.
Got to get her on the board.
She's gonna be the next Miss Marvel.
Or the head of Nike.
Have her play fucking Cinderella.
Kick her for
Have
the
her play
Cowboys.
Snow White, you mean?
Why do they like?
Like, is that not racist to have a black lady dressed like all tribal and shit dancing?
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
about
worse,
a bunch of
her
them.
or the white men dress like that. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Isn't that
it's just
cultural
all bad.
appropriation?
That's what I was saying. That's like the worst of it. Like, I mean, we are not your costume. Our culture is not your costume.
Like how all the
my
tables
God.
have
What
all
they
the
always
bongo
say.
drums on them.
God.
What do you say about the tables and drinks?
The tables have all the bongo drum. Like every table has a bongo drum on it.
Very indigenous feeling.
Give it a try. Experience their culture.
Don't you feel right at home?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, don't all black people play bongos?
Yeah,
mean,
this is like
apparently.
Africa.
Next thing you
Steve.
know,
What
they're
do you
gonna
mean?
like pull out bass guitars and just be like, "You can play this. You know how to play this. You're black."
Hopefully, Fatal J comes on and he can show us his bongo.
So does that mean does that mean that if anyone plays the bongos now, they're a racist?
They are a naturally percussive race, Rhino.
I mean, I'm sure they'll
Oh.
get to that point. I read earlier today that apparently the term Fudanari is offensive now.
Oh,
The what? The what?
Fudanari is a hentai term. It only exists in like anime
Oh.
and drawings.
Weeby stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a woman with a penis. It's not something I like, and it's
Oh, we
it's
call that a
hilarious
chick
I
with a
find
dick
myself,
here.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I find myself in the position I have to defend this now because people are like, excuse me, you can't use that term now. That's actually offensive and not inclusive to use that language.
Crocodile Dundee has a really good method for finding
That ain't a
If,
Sheila.
if it's a woman or not.
One of the greatest scenes in history, and it'll get canceled before too long.
You'll never see anything like that.
No,
Just
dude,
walks
one
up
of the
and grabs
best.
his
One of the
junk.
best.
Oh, she looks like a fun person.
Oh, he's a queer. That's what he says. Yeah.
That's not a woman. That's a man.
That's Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bridge
God.
is making a lot more sense now.
Oh my God. She
that
needs a
Lizzo?
bridge.
What do you mean, Tom? She'd break the bridge.
I didn't even see a
yeah.
woman. She's camouflaged.
Oh, bongos.
More bongos. A lot of white women.
Oh yeah.
Are you surprised?
No,
Liberal
not
white
in the
women
least.
are like the number one. Yeah,
No, no.
exactly.
In fact, I got into an argument about how
bongos.
this is all white women's fault the other day.
Mostly.
That intro for their convention thing is like 1 minute 50 seconds. That felt longer than Flash's intro.
It did.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah,
Flash
yeah,
is
for
pausing
long
it, it was long, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
There's
Rhino,
still
we
8
gotta do.
seconds left.
We're gonna do a
Rhino,
shot?
yeah, we got to do a shot for Hayden because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
sent
yeah.
$100.
Oh man, I could have made a really
$100.
bad joke then. Can I make it anyway? No
Hold on,
offense
let me-
to anyone, but we're not.
I'm gonna
having
grab a shot,
for
I'll be right
Hayden.
back.
We're having a shot for Nick, right?
So exactly why is it good for business? Do they tell you that?
They just tell you that it's proven through studies that it increases customer loyalty, it increases customer satisfaction, your employees are happier, they feel safer at work, etc., etc. In my diving through this stuff, I read about something called Diversity Atlas, which is a world-leading diversity, equity, inclusion data platform. And they got $6 million in funding, which I think was from a Canadian funding platform called Generate VC. And Amazon Web Services actually utilizes this kind of stuff. And in Amazon Web Services Inclusion Playbook, where they partner with the Diversity Atlas, Amazon has 10 inclusion commitments, which might sound kind of like the 10 Commandments, because that's kind of what
Of
it
course
is.
The problem
So-
is that they would
I believe
they
that.
would hate religion as well. Like they think what Catholic or being Christian or whatever is evil or something.
I have
Mostly, yeah.
absolutely no idea how to bring stuff up on screen. I don't use StreamYard, so I'll post the.
if
that's
you go
so
to
funny.
present, share screen, you can pick it. You see it down there at the
hell
bottom?
Yeah.
You got
Share
your,
your
you got your
screen.
drink.
Yeah, I got it.
Is it
Let's.
gonna-
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
If
Cheers,
you're gonna share my
Hayden.
whole
Cheers,
screen.
Hayden. This
It
one's
should
for-
just offer the window.
Okay.
Yeah, it should just offer the window. There's an option for the full screen.
Okay.
But if you just go to share screen, Chrome, so I got Chrome, which I need to stop using, but you can go to the
Oh my
tab
God.
itself.
Nah, don't stop. If you're going to use, apparently StreamYard
I'm gonna
works
switch
best
to
on
Brave.
Chrome. Oh, okay. You can try that. I don't know.
Cheers,
I know,
Hayden.
Oh my God.
I know Firefox is the worst one.
Okay. Well, I use.
Well, I got
Firefox,
rid of that shit immediately. I hate
unfortunately.
Firefox.
Mm.
It
I
also
gotta
looks like
switch to
can't-
Brave. Oh,
I am the mistress of the tabs here, so I have like 4 browser windows open with like 3,000 tabs at the moment.
just put it in the private chat. I'll pull it up.
That sounds like me making a video.
I
in the
did, but
same way.
unfortunately, since it's a PDF, it
Oh.
pulls from my files.
Oh,
So I'd have to like send it to you on Discord for you to pull it up, I guess. But I could just read it without showing it.
okay. Let's try that.
So the 10 inclusion commitments on Amazon's inclusion playbook. The first one is to interrupt bias and microaggressions when we see them. The second is to build a community with integrity and a willingness to listen to other voices.
Sorry, just back on that first one. A microaggression.
Yep.
So are we talking about like the smallest bit of like
Like if you say
stereotyping
something
or
that like
something?
offends me, right? Let's say something that offends me that's really small. That's a microaggression. Like whatever you
Technically.
say.
This is the
But
same
that's
stuff
like
as
stupid.
DEI. No, a microaggression
stupid.
is more so technically something that's like a low-key racist or sexist thing you're saying. That is their way of saying that I don't like what you just said.
So is a
Basically, is what it is.
microaggression, let's say I go to work and one of the women that I work with, I say, you look really nice today. And
Yeah,
she
that's
That could be
microaggression.
considered a microaggression.
Yeah.
As could
Or-
be,
or like
oh,
if you-
you told one of your coworkers and say, oh, you're lifting that like a girl. Another woman in there or somebody else could say that's a microaggression.
Or if you
Sorry, you were gonna say something, Kirsche. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have someone with like an accent and you're like, oh, where are you from? That's a microaggression because
Yeah.
you shouldn't ask that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what nationality are you?
Or just assuming too
Exactly.
at the same time. So basically, it's a no-win scenario no matter what. But I feel like we need this for these countdown here.
Oh yeah. Next.
That's about how serious they are.
Number 3. Continuously increase our knowledge on how to be an ally.
Oh god, I hate that.
Oh, yep.
Number 4. Use our voices to speak up for inclusion and open doors for others.
I thought that was wrong. I thought we weren't supposed to be opening doors for chicks. That's like a microaggression.
When they say open doors, I'm assuming it's similar to like what Kim Belair was talking about, where she's like,
Yeah,
if you have
I know.
friends that want to get into the industry but they don't
Yeah.
have experience, you need to hire them so they get experience so they can become part of the industry.
Well, that was a micro joke. But...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm micro.
Oh, that was a microaggression, sir.
Number
That's
5.
right. Yeah.
Respect and not judge each other for where we are on our individual journeys.
Fuck
And what's
off.
funny, these people are the most judgy people.
Yeah.
They all live on like gossip and
I judge Flash all
especially
the
since
time.
most of them are women. Women love
Number
the gossip.
6.
Yes, they do.
Number 6 is develop a safe space for difficult conversations.
Same crap as usual.
And of course, the difficult conversations is, realizing how you are privileged and need to be doing work to help other people, obviously.
Opening doors.
Number 7, acknowledge that injustices in society exist and commit to better understanding how people want to be treated.
Okay.
So
Number-
have common sense, basically.
It's just like these are really
be a
weird
dick.
to have as like commitments.
You know, like, what the hell is that even? Like, what even is that? Anyway, go on. Sorry, my bad.
Like, I understand that. Anyway, go on.
I'll quit.
Number 8, value differences and authenticity and encourage others to do the same. The huge
Okay.
irony there being that they don't really want the differences.
It sounds like, especially with that last one, it sounds like they're trying to put a spin on like treat others the way you want to be treated, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like simple common sense lessons that you learnt as a kid, right? Of not discriminating and all of that sort of thing. It's like they're spinning that, but in a racist way, in a discriminatory way.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
these
using
people are the true
flowery language.
racists.
They're like, we're not really discriminating. We're helping people.
Yeah, yeah.
These people
Right.
are the biggest racists, actually.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Number 9 is look past stereotypes and honor each person's unique character and personality.
No.
So rewire your brain completely.
Yeah.
I
Because
guess-
stereotypes and stuff like that are just mental shortcuts.
If I see a
'Cause your
fat
brain-
cunt, I'm going to
well, you-
assume that he's eating a lot of fucking cheese.
Well, it's the same.
Specifically-
I
Like,
do eat a lot of cheese.
this is what's funny about this whole and we gotta end racism and all this shit. First off, that's never going to happen because people categorize everybody. Like everybody gets put into some kind of group. Like, and it's not just a racial thing. You look at somebody with blue hair, right? You're going to instantly say, "Well, that's an SJW or something."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just a way to profile people basically because it just makes your way of thinking easier. It's like a mental shortcut.
But also too,
That's what a stereotype is.
But stereotypes are real. Like okay. So in my job as a car salesman, I see all different types of people. You know, like the Indians, they negotiate a certain way and they like bargain and all of this a certain way. Then you've got the women, they negotiate a different way. That's like when a customer comes in, it's almost like, oh, okay, I know I need to adjust maybe the way that I'm trying to sell this car to this person because of the type of person that they are, because stereotypes are real. It's not racist to acknowledge that there are stereotypes out there.
I think there's a difference between, I would say, stereotypes and generalizing, right? I think that's the problem, is there's a fine line and there's an obfuscation there. And generalizing can be accurate more so, because what you're talking about is like if you had a woman come in and act differently than she normally would, that's an exception to the rules, right?
Correct.
Same thing with like any of the other people that you named, right? If it comes to I'm sure you would have many stories, or at least a handful of stories where, you know, you come across somebody that was the exception to the rule. Well, that's why that term exists, right?
Yeah.
It's because there's the norm and then there's the exception to the rule. And people are getting wrapped up in this idea that everything has to do with race or culture or sex. And that's where a lot of this DEI bridge bullshit is based in. And that's how they fucking manipulate us.
All that's done is make things worse.
It is.
All
And
this
then,
shit has
100%.
made things worse because it makes you think about it more.
Yep.
So it
Exactly.
brings all
I've
these
had
thoughts
more-
front and center. And it makes
I've had-
more hostility. Like, all of this shit got worse under Obama, which is funny because, you know, first black president and
Yeah, he's a black
race
man.
relations got worse.
Well, I mean, he
I feel
ran
like in the
on
90s
change, and he certainly made change.
Oh, yeah, he did. Because in the 90s, none of, like, I would say race relations and all that stuff was on the way to, like, being way better in the 90s.
Yeah. You could even look at like Disney, for example. They were better at diversity when they weren't forcing it.